My name is Mikey. I have autism syndrome. And I am able.
My name is Hannah Belsing. My chromosome, my disability is chromosome 18 p minus syndrome. And I am able.
My name is Ian Wong. I have autism and I am able.
My name is Taylor Perkins and I'm the founder of craveABLEs.
So my name is Genevieve Weaver and I am the Vice President and Social Media Manager of craveABLEs.
So it started coming to me when I began teaching. I'm a special education teacher at the high school level in the adaptive curriculum. And about 6 years ago, I got my first students, and some were freshmen and some were getting ready to exit high school, so about 22 years old. And we had to have the tough conversations with parents and guardians of what are they going to do once they leave school.
So only about 20% of people with disabilities are employed nationwide, and only 11% report being engaged in community activities, and only 14% live semi-independently, even though they can. And that's kind of what we're doing here. We're trying to prove and show and challenge these stereotypes of what it takes to be able.
craveABLEs is a nonprofit organization that job trains and provides support employment for individuals with intellectual disabilities. And so craveABLEs is a place that the community can come in, engage, meet our amazing employees. We have support staff employees that are there to help teach and redirect our employees that are called ABLE employees. And these are employees that have an intellectual disability or diagnosis. And we call them ABLE employees because many times they're referred to as ones with a disability, or people focus on their disability, but here at craveABLEs we focus on their abilities and that they are able to do so many things.
I think I remember the conversation that I had with Mrs. Perkins. We were talking about Mikey's next steps, like what would be the most feasible thing for him. And she talked about, it wasn't craveABLEs at the time, it was just an idea that she had of having something, an ice cream parlor or something where people with disabilities could come and add value to the community. And I was like, wow, that would be something amazing if it was here, but there's nothing here like that.
He was getting close to finishing the high school, and we wanted him to be able to work at a job because it was just a thing that he enjoys. He enjoys being able to contribute. And so when he was not allowed to be a part of this work program, we knew there was probably going to be very limited job opportunities for him, if any at all, since he would need a buddy or be a part of a team.
Hannah was post high school. It was actually her last year of high school. She had walked at graduation and she had 1 year left, and she was doing a job training program at a hospital, and they had open house for parents, and for parents to come in and just see what was going on. Hannah was currently working in a wound care department, and she was stocking things, and they had different departments, but that was the one she was currently in. She was stocking supplies in the different rooms, and my husband and I walked in, and her job supervisor said she will never get a job here. We know the realities of the world and employment, and but just that she led off with it's hopeless, and really that is not the case.
So a few years ago, I was talking to my husband, and I was like, in the future, I would love to open up a restaurant or somewhere that would be like a supported employment where I could be with them in the workplace, their staff there to help them. And I thought maybe 10, 15 years down the road. I started having some more IEP meetings this past year, and even like parents teared up in them, scared for what the future holds for their children. And then I saw all the progress and hard work that my students were putting into, becoming a stronger individual, getting those work skills. And to not be able to tell parents, I have a job placement for your child, or I know this is gonna work. I was like, it's time, like, let's just go for it and start craveABLEs. We decided to form the nonprofit because financially it is gonna be more expensive. We're not only wanting to pay the individuals with intellectual disabilities, but also the support staff that are alongside them. So that's why we need the community support. That's why we need sponsorships, donations, to make this happen and make this continue to run in such a encouraging, positive environment. Our motto is for customers, we'll leave with not only full bellies, but also fuller hearts. And the thought behind that is, you're coming there and you're gonna leave with yummy ice cream, yummy desserts that you can get at other stores, but where else can you go where you've gotten those yummy desserts and you also have made an impact and changed the lives of the employees there?
Not only is it an opportunity for people with disabilities to get to work, but it's gonna show the community, it's gonna educate the community about how people with disabilities can work and can contribute to needs of the community through these kinds of jobs. So it's really important to us that these kinds of organizations get off the ground. You know?
Yeah, it's really important that the community gets to be exposed to these gentle hearts, because it's a great opportunity for them to see all that they can contribute, and it's not just a one-way, it's a two-way type of benefit.
So with having support staff that is working so closely with our ABLE employees, we're able to really build rapport and get to know them so that we can set them up for success on a daily basis and be able to build up their confidence to continue working at craveABLEs, or to even continue working on maybe an even more inclusive employment.
If you have the opportunity to contribute to craveABLEs, know that young adults like Mikey, adults like me, will benefit so much from your contribution. Right?
Right.
High five, dude.
So we have an ice cream trailer opening up this spring. This is going to be used for events out in the community. We actually just signed a lease on our storefront location, and we hope to be open by late spring, early summer. We really hope that the community just loves every part of coming here. Again, not only to get yummy ice cream and desserts, but to build relationships, to see lives changing in front of you, knowing that your purchase didn't just go to a cup of ice cream that was delicious, but also helps provide opportunity for those who might not would have ever gotten it if it wasn't for craveABLEs.
You can find out more ways to get involved with craveABLEs through our website, craveables.org, our social media, and by subscribing to our newsletter.